Hello Year 2! This week we're going to do something a little bit strange, a little bit weird and a little bit fun. And all you're going to need is your drawing stuff and a piece of paper. So quick, go grab it and let's get started. Okay. Okie dokie. So this week we are going to use our names to do a drawing. So I'm going to start by writing my name up in the corner here. I'm going to use marker so that you can see it really clearly on my video, but not this one, it's running out. But I would use grey lead if I were you, okay? So you're going to need to have a think about this. So I've written my name in mostly little letters, but for this activity, you can use little letters or big letters, up to you. You can use a combination of both even. And I'm going to think about how I can use the letters of my name to do a drawing. So everyone's drawing this week should be completely different because we've all got different names and different spellings of names and different letters. So your drawing can't be like mine because your name's not Emily. So I've had a little bit of a think already about what I want to do to draw a picture with my name. So I've had a little bit of a think about it and I want you to do the same thing before you get started. But remember, I've already thought about this and I've already had practices. So if yours doesn't work out straight away like mine does, have a few goes because I practiced first before doing this video as well. So I'm not actually going to start with my E. I'm actually going to start with my I, and I'm going to make a little head with the big dot of my eye. I'm exaggerating a bit here. And that's the little bit of my eye. And now I can cross my eye off. I've used it. Next, I'm going to use my M. And for this one, I'm going to use a capital M. Then I get to cross it off. Next up, I'm going to use my Y. Remember when we're doing this, the letters aren't going to be perfect. You can already see I've changed my I to give it this big dot. And then I'm going to change my Y a little bit as well. So I'm going to use a little Y. Can you see what I'm trying to draw yet? Cross off my Y. Then I've got my E. And I'm going to use a capital E down the bottom here to make little feet. And I can cross that off. Can you tell what it is? I'm now going to use my L, so I've crossed that off, but I'm actually going to be a bit sneaky and I'm going to use two L's. So I don't have very many letters in my name, so I'm going to use two L's here. Any ideas what it is? It is a cat. So I'm now going to go in and add some details to it to make it look a little bit more like a cat. But I've done that using the letters of my name. Now I can go in and color it in, I can add some more detail to it, and I can give it some background as well. Like I said, if your name is different from my name, which everyone's is, your drawing cannot be the same as mine. It's not going to be. So you need to think about how you can draw a picture using the letters of your name. Remember, I practiced. These are my little practices. I haven't just gone and done this straight away. I've had a couple of little practices before I decided to film this video. And I would expect that you would do the same. You're not going to be able to do it perfect to start off with. You've got to have a think about your ideas and have a go and do a couple of practices. You can see how dodgy my first two were before I came and did this little one. It helps to have your name here and to cross them off as you go, but you can do what I did as well and use the same letter twice. But I want you to make sure you use each letter at least once as well. If you're running out of letters and you've got a really short name, then you could also use your last name if you wanted to. So have a go doing this. I know it's a little bit tricky, but I think you guys can do it. See if you can draw a picture with your name. It could be anything. It could be a motorbike, it could be a dog, it could be a house, it could be a garden, it could be a cat, like mine. Have a think about how you can use the letters of your name to make an artwork, whatever you like. Have fun. Have fun making a drawing out of the letters of your name. Remember, if you need to, you can use the same letter more than once. And if you really, really, really need to, you can use the letters of your last name too. I'm being flexible because I know some people have got short names, some people have got really long names, and it's going to be a little bit tricky, but I think you can do it. You are absolute legends, and I think that you're going to rise to this challenge. All right, I will see you soon. Goodbye.